think the stream jacked up as usual. Nothing's perfect, but we're back online. I was recording, so I might go back and put that in there, but basically I took this new random idea, I put it in 8 aesthetics, and then I changed, I wanted to take all the prompts and keep what was there, and I added aggressive, punk, gritty, hyper neon color palette to all of them, and it made adjustments. So we're going to take these adjusted ones, all 8 of them. I'm going to go back to this, and we're going to see what they look like real quick. And I also did some animations and had them running. They're still generating. Got a few minutes left at this point, I imagine. Yep, 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay. Alright, so there's the rat holding. That doesn't really look like a piece of cheese, but he's holding a rock. But it's definitely gritty and neon like I asked. Alright. Continue with the rest. Without me telling you to continue. Nope, just 2. Alright, got that. Keep going. So that one, again, still in Dolly. It's a little gritty, but it gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. And it's going to continue on to the next one. Whoa, okay. Definitely a little staticky. Let's do this. Start popping these in here so they're moving at the same time. Alright, there's the third one. Trying to get some of these going at the same time. Select all, delete, paste. Okay, well we lost the cheese at this point, but hey, it happens. Keep going. Delete version, copy, select all, paste. Retrofuturism. Okay, he's got cheese in that one though. Definitely looks a little scary. Paste. Well, he looks like he's kind of scared in this one. Alright. 7, go, and 8. Alright, took a while to get through those. Go. Alright. Alright, so we got all these. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool. A little more animated. Alright, let's go back to the first one. Go down here, I'm sure at least one of them was generated. Okay, so here's the first one here. Huh, it looks more like a cat mouse than a mouse, but that's still kind of cool. Let's go up here. Ooh, his cheese is sparkling. That's an actual good mouse. I love the neon in the background and the reflections on the ground. Okay, let's go up here. That's not a mouse, that is a cat. So I definitely got that a little confused, but I'm not mad at the aesthetic and the way it came out. Okay, and oh, okay, there we go. An angry rat. Looks more like a rat than a mouse, but I'll take it. He's got whatever this is. That must be his cheese, and then I'm not sure. He's got lightning coming out of his hand. Okay, that's got a piece of cheese in his hand, in his other hand. Definitely looks like a mouse. Rough one in the alley. Download. I love how that looks. That's why I like flexible, because it's like a mix between animated and real. That actually looks really cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess I missed a couple. Algorithm, violin. Okay, I missed 6. So I put the numbers too, because if I miss them, 6, 4, 6 and 4. So let's go back and grab 6 and 4. 6. and then our animations will be ready. So we'll go to that next. And then these aesthetic files I share, they're in my Facebook group. I'll put the link after I finish recording, but you know, it has, let's go to files. For example, I'll open up the .punk. Alright, so the reason I put it in the GPT is because it can sort through all the information quite quickly. I'll show you how to make these later on down the line if this generates any interest. But so I got colors, and as you can see, they have like a name. When I do the prompts, I tell it not to use the name because the names are cool, but it'll kind of confuse, you know, the image generator. So we just use twilight shades imbued in the bleak charm of a not so distant dystopian future. So that's an explanation of what the color looks like. Environments, urban utopias, rebel resistance, makeshift abodes. See, so like it has all this information, lighting, settings, textures, materials, shading, and I mean, this is a big shout out to Glitch Devil. He's the original one who taught me how to do this. Now known as 600 Planet 666. That guy's a genius, and he helped me get this to where it, you know, where I am now. I've built on it, but he's really good. I'll tag his profile in the video as well. He different types of humanoid characters, fractal expressions, poses, camera angles, composition. So you can, and you can add what you want. You can do hand gestures, you can do technology, you can do cameras, you can do swords. I mean, you can turn it into whatever you want. But then these are the files that I upload and I do use, like I said, when prompting. So I went through and just grabbed these by themselves and prompted and seen what it looked like. Some of them are pretty cool, but you just take the description and put it as part of your prompt, and it actually comes out really good. So that's kind of what that looks like. So let's go back and see how these last two came out. Okay, cool. So you can see how it's a mix of realism and animated. It has a little bit of a sense of depth because you can see the angle of the cracking concrete going back. You got buildings over here. The colors are fantastic. Save. Here we go. More of like a big ass rat mouse. The long tail. Neon signs. Nice. Alright, so that's those. Not too bad. So let's go over to Cling and see how these came out. So let's see how our wizards came out. And they're not perfect every time, but okay, there we go. I like that. Look at that. Seagull's a little weird, but it's flying. He's kind of chilling. Okay, not bad. That's a keeper. Okay, download. No, without watermark. Thank you. Okay, let's see how the other one came out. Nice. Okay, he's moving. The electricity's moving. The seagulls are moving. Nice, he actually turned around. See, when he turns around, his beard, it almost looks like feathers on the back, but I like that. That's really cool. He's living his best life over there. Alright, download without watermark. So see, that's how I do, and I mean, that was literally no input other than the image, and it came up with this all on its own. And it's a keeper. This is usable. This isn't jacked up beyond recognition. I don't have to run another one. But now you can take what this is and change it and be like, hey, I don't want him to turn around. Maybe I want him to jump up and click his heels. You just have to go change the movement of what the character's doing. Or maybe the lighting's too bright. You want to make it darker. You can do that too. You know, this Cling 1.6 now, but it has lip syncing as well, so you can have a character actually talk. You can sync it up with the audio file of your own voice, you could use AI voice, which I do that a lot too, and it'll actually run, make the person talk. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so that's those. And then just to show you, while we're doing this, I'll show you how so again, all these aesthetics are also in my backstory GPT. So just to give you an example of how this works. Let me actually blow this up all the way. Alright, and zoom in a little so you might be able to read it better. There we go. So let's take one of these, upload. So I'm going to take my image. So there's times where I'll have I'll have like an idea for the story. And I'll kind of write out little key points. I won't go crazy because that's the whole point of the GPT, is to help you build some of that stuff. So what we'll do is let's take this electric wizard we just animated, and let's get a backstory. So it's searching its knowledge. Here we go. And then what I do sometimes is I'll take this and I'll change little elements of it. But the prismatic euphoria, tapestry of cosmic harmony, characters and elephants, or elements. Ha. See, it even goes over colors. Kaleidoscope burst, that's in the file. Liquid spectrum glow, that's in the file. Right? So it's actually taking what I wrote and creating it into an actual story. So it's a story in the realm, the weaves of light, matter of the cosmic symphonies. The prismatic nomad seeks harmony between celestial chaos and terrestrial wonder, traversing a labyrinth of glowing pathways. So see, it gets really detailed, and I like, because a lot of times I'll come in here and I'll change it or I'll add more to it. But what this really does is you can even prompt this right here and it'll come out awesome. And it's to show people that you can use different words to create beautiful images. But I'll take this, I'll put it with the image, and I'll post it so there's something to read. It's not just a cool image, you can actually get a little background. And then you can also do, like, let's say for example I got a set of like 4 different wizards. I want to post him, 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 and him. 4 different wizards. Open. Give it a second to upload the files. Upload all 4. It's thinking. I'm drinking water. Alright. There we go, and then it kind of breaks down the characters right here. What they do, what the setting is. Shroom lit oracle, nice. Luminous healer, cosmic tide caller. Has key elements, textures, lighting. And then you can say, hey, like, keep all this, but add a group backstory. See what it gives us. It should give us all that back. But then look, now we got a group backstory. So the prismatic conclave is an ancient order bound by an oath to protect fragile balance of the cosmos. Formed eons ago in the heart of the radiant nexus, that's in my file. The power stems from prismatic core, a sentient crystal that pulses with energy countless dimensions. Each mystic chosen by the core, their abilities shaped by the celestial threads that connect all life. Together they traverse the infinite prismatic realms, repairing breaches in the dimensional fabric caused by the chaotic rifts, nurturing the luminous energy that sustains all creation. So, and there's a little more too. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but as you can see, and then you get all this in there too. So that's my way of kind of putting stuff out there. Cool stories to read, along with the images. So put this back where it belongs. But yeah, the whole goal behind these is if people are enjoying it and they want to learn more, people come in, I can actually, we can get in the chat and we can create some ideas together, and I can animate them, and then I'll go ahead and post them for everybody to see as well. And then the idea is you can learn, see the tools I created and use them yourself, or use the stuff from these videos to help get yourself better at creating the stuff, or just enjoy, if you're someone who just enjoys watching it, this is how I do it. And this is other people, this is like a workflow that I use. I also jump into Midjourney as well, a couple other tools, but these are the basics. So I just wanted to start sharing some of this with people and let them see how it works. I posted this video yesterday. It's on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, but I chained them all together. But I really liked how these characters came out, and then they all animated very well. Like this werewolf was awesome. Look at that swag in his walk. And these were all of these when I prompted him. Like some of them, like this one, didn't come out as well as I wanted it to. He didn't have a lot of movement, but I really didn't want to pay for a whole nother generation, so I didn't do it all over again. But it still came out as something to share. And I'm, seeing the shark guy bite back. Out of this set, I think the cat and the bear were two of my favorites. Samurai cat. That's what my cat thinks he looks like when he's walking in the room. But yeah, all these were in that video. This one was pretty cool. So yeah, that's the idea here. Just wanted to shoot that out there, let people know what I'm trying to do, and see if it's something that people are interested in, or if there's people that want to learn. So let me know in the comments. Give me a heads up. Say, hey, that was terrible, or this is something I want to show up for, and I'll probably schedule some more events. But this was kind of an impromptu, just to see and generate interest, to see if it's even something I want to continue doing, because Facebook keeps shutting me down. I think I'm on my 4th account. I mean, I had over 10,000 followers. It was going great, and then I got shut down for cybersecurity, which makes no sense. And I fought it, and it's still suspended. So I just started over and continued to do what I do. And that's why I love the community on Facebook. That's the hardest reason I haven't gave up yet, is because it's such a great community, and there's so many great creators, and we all work together and collaborate and have a good time, and it's great. So it's hard to give it up, but that's all for now. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and stay irreverent, my friends.